Oh, yeah, wasn't that good?
What was good?
The Diet Pizza?
Joyce, we sent 21 letters to vegan manufacturers.
And did you get any back?
No.
Any answers?
Really?
Nothing?
We gotta go find a different way, hon.
Did you address it to the president?
Yep, and to the vice president of marketing.
And how long ago?
Well,
Oh, 4 weeks. Oh, hey. Well, isn't this good, huh?
So how do you know if anybody else is coming tonight? You don't know.
I never know, honey. I never know.
Debbie and Gary said to say sorry. Their cat passed away this afternoon.
Debbie and Gary?
Their cat died this afternoon, and they're very sad.
Oh, isn't that awful?
Yeah, so they're not coming.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, he had feline leukemia.
How old was it?
Watch out, folks. That's very hot.
14.
14? 98?
Yep.
Isn't this lovely outdoors?
It is.
Where's Greg?
He's getting a cup. Glendora, you're the least sweaty woman I know. You really are. She never sweats. I sweat like, oh my gosh.
So do I. So, who made the fritters? Are they homemade?
I don't know.
No, they're $5.40 a box.
Wow.
Where do you get them?
They're called Cat, K-A-T-Z,
Never heard of it.
and they're made in Queens, and they're really, really tasty.
So where do you get them?
In the vegan case,
In what store?
that was Price Chopper, folks.
The one down here
On Route 20.
And you know they're vegan?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think so.
Have you ever
They were
had
in the vegan case.
Where's their vegan?
Well, we got the
case?
box.
I'll take a look.
That was vegan case?
What'd you say, Joy?
Nothing.
Flash, you're going to do your business right here, huh, buddy?
Oh, Flash.
Is he outside all the time?
His people went away. His people been away since Friday.
And they've left him by himself?
I think so.
That's
What?
terrible.
Outside?
Oh, yeah.
With no food?
Today's
Well, he
Wednesday.
had quite a few friends.
I know, but still, who does that?
No, it's terrible. They probably couldn't find it.
Yeah, but so what?
Oh, I have a question. The woman yesterday, a cat was on her property and scratched her and did his cat. Can she take that cat to the Humane Society and say, it's a dangerous cat?
No.
If it's on
No.
her property, she
No.
thinks she could. I said, you can't take someone's animal.
Tell her no, no matter what.
I did.
Who's that?
The gal who had this party. So if an
Tell her
animal...
to take it somewhere and neuter him, that's the problem.
If an animal, well, they kept saying they were, but they haven't.
Well, that's your problem.
So if an animal's on your property, well, doesn't Greg?
Oh, I thought he was sitting there.
Here's his kitty cat. Where's the kitty cat? What are you doing? What are you doing today? You came to join our supper tonight because you wanted to see what we were doing, right?
Well, I don't know what kind of right you have, but...
So where's their law that cats are free roaming?
That's what they are. That's how they're described in ags and markets.
Wow.
But they're trying hard to get cat licenses.
You know why they're doing that? So that people can catch feral cats and do them in.
What are they trying hard to do?
Make people license their cats.
Oh, that's a toughie.
Money.
Yes, it is. Yep.
License their cats.
Isn't this delicious?
It is very good.
So if say this cat is bugging her and the owner does nothing about it, she has no rights?
I don't know.
She said it keeps coming on her property.
What's it doing?
Well, it scratched her.
Well, how did he get near her to scratch her?
She must have picked it up.
She
Greg,
shouldn't have
you
picked
want
it
to
up.
sit over here, or are you all right there?
No, I'm fine. So I'm good. I just want to get some of the salad.
She shouldn't have picked it up.
I don't know that the deal is there.
So,
So what, Glenn?
I was going to say, so we enjoy you some nuclear furnace, making hydrogen out of, making other elements out of hydrogen in your sunlight and your warmth. Oh my, how we love
Lots
you.
of warmth today.
And we love the way the earth goes around the sun, and we love the way the earth spins every 24 hours and gives us day and night. And we love the air and the water, the great big oceans, and then the little tiny Glacier Kill. And then we love the soil, all the magnificence that comes out of the soil.
Not kidding.
But we don't love the heat that comes out of the sun right now.
And we love the air. Did I mention air? With 3 minutes without air and we're gone.
Yep.
And we love the magnetism and the electricity, the electromagnetic circle, the infrared, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, ultraviolet,
Brown, black.
gamma rays. We love all that. And we love gravity. The earth spins at 600 miles an hour and we don't fly off.
600 miles an hour, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
In places, honey. Everywhere is different.
Really?
But where we are,
How could it be different?
I know it. But you have to, at the equator it's much
So,
faster.
Greg, do people call from the ad in the advertiser? Does anybody call you?
Well, call it, what about the supper or something?
Well, about the group, whatever.
Well, yeah, once in a while, sometimes I get a call, so yeah.
I called Vermetta folks and asked her to come.
Who?
Vermetta and the ones who came last.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like a month ago, yeah, we had a big crowd of people.
Yeah, Scott.
Yeah, we had a lot of people, so. But the advertiser, I think the dinner's the last Wednesday of the month. And like in the middle of the month, if we just keep plugging the supper and the advertiser there, then so we get people to know it.
Right.
But we don't plug it like every time on the advertiser. Like sometimes it's just a joke and all that,
Oh, I see.
and
The advertiser had changed, folks. Time
sometimes
Union,
they
which
do
owns
different
it, you
stuff,
know.
so.
has
Times
begun to take it
Union
over.
owns the advertiser. When did that happen?
Which, honey, that they bought it years ago. But when did they start taking over?
Yeah.
About 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's a whole
And
new
look,
format.
Grace, Joyce, they erased all of those people's volumes way up to 40 years. They erased them and put volume 1.
Really?
What do you mean?
Don't you think that's terrible?
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not sure what you're saying.
they go by volumes, and they were up to 40, and they just went back to 1.
I don't
Yeah, but they
understand.
erased all of what they had put into it. They put their lives into it.
I don't know what you're saying.
The advertiser was run by 8 women.
Right.
8 women ran that paper.
Yeah, Hayner started it.
Yes, you
Yeah.
know him?
Yeah.
Oh, really? He's a great guy. He's
And
95
his
or something.
daughter was carrying it. Her name is still on there, on the masthead. But I don't know what you're saying about volumes.
Well, they've owned it for a number of years, huh?
Now, I don't know what you mean about volume.
Oh,
Or they have like,
3
like,
weeks ago.
like issue 1, volume 1, or
Right.
issue 1,
And
volume
now
2.
they're
or-
starting from scratch.
Yeah, they started
no, but the
reset
thing is
the,
that they erased all the other people's
they
work.
Right.
reset the bar, reset the clock,
What did they erase?
Well, it's
Well,
like
they
you're
just
not
switched.
acknowledging the other people's work.
Yeah, that's like instead of having comic books 1 to 100, you just start off at 1, whatever you want.
Right.
And then forget about the other people's stuff. So.
they've totally changed the format.
Have they?
Yeah. You like it?
Part of it I like, but I'm used to the old way. But whoever gets all those ads, man, it's a lot of work
Why you say that?
Sue told me that,
to go around and get ads.
you know Sue St. Pierre, my neighbor, right here?
Mhm.
She told me that she had weeks when she made over 100. She's completely on, what do you call it?
Social disability?
No.
Medicaid?
No, when you don't get anything you pay, you get commission.
Oh,
Commission. She's
commission.
completely on commission, and she had weeks when she made over $100,000.
Doing
Wow.
what?
But she said I worked for it. 12
Selling
hours.
ads.
For
Selling
the
ads.
advertiser?
Yeah, she was the one who sold the ads.
Wow.
That's not a bad paycheck.
Isn't this nice? I'm so glad you came.
Oh, yeah.
When do we go swimming? Woo!
Right
What?
down there.
So when do we go swimming?
Right down there.
Yeah, right.
ma'am,
You don't
ma'am.
like to
Right down
swim,
there.
right?
Nope.
It's been so quiet around here today. I haven't heard no lawn mowers or nothing.
Too hot to mow
today.
the lawn.
You're right.
Yeah, but usually I used to try to mow the lawn on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, so you could take off for the weekend a little bit. But
Joyce, these
there would always
people
be some neighbor that started to mow up on a
who
Saturday
own
or
this
Sunday.
property are such good keepers.
I noticed that.
Oh.
Looks good.
Oh,
But who would put a sliding door up there instead of a window?
Well, there was a deck at one time. Look
There
below
was
it.
a deck?
Sure, look at the board
I
below it with
wondered
the
what
braces.
that
what do you
was.
mean at one time? There isn't a deck anymore?
No. Well, there's this deck. She's talking about up there.
Well, isn't that a deck?
No.
Yes, it is. It was. What happened to it?
Does it fold down? There's no deck up there.
Yeah, I guess they took
Well,
it
there
off.
always was.
There's no deck now.
Not now.
Or maybe they were contemplating putting one up there or something.
There probably
Is
was
that
one.
right,
Yeah.
man?
Well, there's
You
this
remember
deck.
there always was a deck.
I
there.
don't remember that. I
Don't
remember
you
it just
remember
like
the
that.
umbrella up there?
Yeah, this deck is still here, Glennie. We're talking about above it.
Well, that's. Are you talking about the second floor?
Yeah,
Yes.
So many people
We're talking
that
about
are
the
away.
third floor.
Yeah, the third
Yeah.
floor. There's no deck.
Right.
Yeah, the people
Right.
they all went away this week because I know there's people going on vacation. That's why it's so quiet.
Joyce, for years, the people who have owned this property wanted to make an apartment on the third floor because he couldn't afford the price of the septic tank, another septic tank.
Oh,
So they went ahead and cut down trees over there. And they're going to have
Oh,
another.
way over there?
Mhm. They're going to have another apartment.
Oh, how about that?
what
Glenn,
do we do about this little cat?
well, you're feeding them, aren't you?
Sure.
Sure, Glennie's feeding them. But to leave them outside like that kind of stinks. What apartment does he live in?
No, an apartment house.
Oh, next door?
Yeah, down the street, I guess. But
No cats
it's
here.
over here. It's
No.
over here a
No,
lot lately.
no dogs.
I saw that there's a sign up, no feeding the animals anymore either, huh?
Yep, that went up this morning, Greg.
Where
said.
does that?
Really?
Where'd you
But
see
we
that?
don't feed them.
Yeah,
We
put the
feed them in
sign
the woods.
Right.
And we sit with Flash while he eats, and as soon as he eats, we pick up the dish.
Where'd you see the sign?
On her door, you know, on the door coming out.
Greg, you got the camera going, huh?
Yes, right over there. Yeah.
Well-
Yeah, it's going.
Okay, honey, you want to give me the agenda?
All right.
Is that all you're going to eat, Glenn?
Well, honey, I've been the cook, you see.
You don't
Eat
feel
all
like
day.
I had
eating
to
when you
test it
cook.
all the way along.
We eat when it's hot.
So will the
Still manage.
animals eat sweet and sour?
Oh, I imagine, yeah. Why don't you go in and get some more, honey?
Oh, no, I'm going to have a little salad and that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, we have a lot of. Yeah, we cooked a lot of food there.
You gave
So.
me a lot of food, Glennie. That plate was pretty full.
That wasn't very much.
Yes, it was.
Anyway, you'd never know it's not pork.
I know, it's amazing,
That's right.
isn't it?
It's delicious.
Yeah, it is very good, right? So yeah.
That's what I try to tell people when, like my brother, he'll be like, I don't want to eat that fake food. I'm like, it tastes just like,
And they aren't willing to try it even.
he has.
Joyce, are you going to the Red Robin Thanksgiving? I am.
That far ahead, I don't know.
Okay, honey.
Okay, well here's the agenda. And
Madeline, will you read the agenda to all of us?
I guess I should write all this stuff
Get
down.
my glasses.
Paper.
Where are you going, baby?
Get my glasses.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that great, Joyce? I can read now,
Yeah, it is.
and I can write, and I can sign checks.
Wow, have you seen it,
Thank
Maddie?
you, Greg.
Okay, so August 29, 2018 agenda. Something,
Songs. How about
songs
Yeah.
for report.
Secretary's report.
Songs, secretary report, yes.
Treasurer's report.
Treasurer's report. Hats.
Hats. I want to show the hats, Greg.
Oh yeah?
If you'd be so kind to bring them. Joyce says there's
Okay,
three.
I'm gonna go get the hats.
Are there
now.
three or four?
No, I'll eat it. I'll eat tonight after the dinner, so that's when I eat. So
Pink commercial. Continental.
Yeah,
Pink
commercial.
what? Commercial.
Pink commercial.
What's that?
That's
Okay.
the one we made yesterday and put up on the YouTube. Have
Oh,
you
pink.
seen it?
Pink, got it. No,
Did you like it?
haven't seen it yet.
You
Oh,
haven't?
and I
Not yet.
forgot.
Something commercials on TV.
Okay, I'll do it for you. Hi, folks. It's Glendora. Have you heard about the sign in the restaurant window? Don't make fun of our coffee. Someday you'll be old and weak, too. The next time you go to the supermarket, bypass the meat counter, go to the frozen food cases, and load up your grocery cart with veggie meat. Hamburger, chicken, turkey, ham. 90 years old, no doctors, no medicine, and my cat is vegan, too.
There you go.
Now, is it going to be the same ad on both channels?
No honey.
What's the other ad?
Well, that one isn't even scheduled, hon. The other,
Later?
but Channel 10 hasn't got their act together. We
You
went
told
up
me,
there
yeah.
Wednesday and made the ad, and they haven't got it edited, and they haven't got it approved. I don't know
Wow.
what they're doing. Joyce, I don't know what they're doing. And we
These
paid
are
them $900
cucumbers?
cash for August and
Wow.
$1,000 for September, and
Holy
no
smokes.
ad.
Hmm.
Okay,
Something red commercial on TV.
okay.
Change advertiser.
Yeah, I told you about the change.
Yeah.
The advertiser. Can you cut me up?
Record advertiser.
What?
I don't know what that says. Can't read that.
That means to read the
Read advertiser. Powerful veggie things.
Power veggie
Thoughts.
Powerful vegan thoughts.
Yeah. Flexbook. Textbook.
Yeah, we have a textbook.
Okay. Next month.
What do you want to do next month, girl?
About. You mean for tonight?
For the Glendora Vegetarian Club.
Same thing we do every time, Bonnie.
What? Joyce, why did they ask me to tell jokes at the interface?
I have no
They like
clue.
your jokes.
I
Well,
think so.
they
They didn't
didn't-
have a speaker.
They didn't
Maybe.
have a speaker, and it was more of a social gathering, and jokes were appropriate.
Right.
It's good
And
now.
you told a lot of good jokes. It is good, huh? Got some
If
apples
I
in
had
it.
asked you, could you help me and remembered some?
No, I can't remember who I am at the time.
Now, why does this cucumber look
You
frozen?
know, it does look frozen, but it's not. I don't know
it
why.
would. So it looked like this when you cut
Uh-huh. Yep.
it. Where
Well, it obviously
that
got
was-
too cold. But it
Yeah.
didn't freeze because it was in my fridge. And they're still crispy and tasty because I tried it before I made them.
I thought it was very good. You got the songs, Greg? What a big plane.
Sounds
I
great.
can't see it. That's a big plane. Yeah, that's a very big plane.
It certainly is. Here you go, Joyce. Let there be peace on earth.
Okay.
Here you go, Greg. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our Father, brothers all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Very nice.
Oh, I love
Greg,
that.
are you
Me too.
harmonizing with us?
Yeah, in a
Hey,
quiet way.
Flash, come here. Come here,
Don't give him
Kiki.
any of that pork.
Harmonizing to
Joyce, that's
myself.
not good for him. It's got a lot of spices in him. Hey, Flash, he comes to his name. How do you like that?
He's a very nice kitty.
Yes. You're feeding him vegan food, Glendora?
Yes. Vegan kibble.
Hey,
$4
Flash.
a bag.
Where is he?
Hi, Flash.
Here, kitty, kitty.
Melon, $4
Yes.
a bag.
I know it. I
It's
know.
called a me.
Ami? Yeah.
A
Come,
me.
ye thankful people.
Oh, good.
There you go.
Yeah, Flash is such a friendly cat, and he's around and going all over.
Very thin. Come, ye
Ye
thankful
thankful people, come,
raise the song of harvest home.
all is safely gathered in, ere the winter storms begin. God our Maker doth provide, for our wants to be supplied. Come to God's own temple, come, raise the song of harvest home.
Good job.
It's so true, Joyce, that God provides. God our Maker doth provide, for our wants to be supplied.
Anything else? Isn't there a third one?
Yeah, there's
Oh, he's looking in there like he wants to go in.
But that's not his house.
Greg, when you...
Oh.
Well, you can go in on the television,
I think the girls.
It's okay. Here you go.
So when you leave food out, does it always get eaten?
always.
And do
We
you know?
leave it way out in the woods, honey, out there.
Yeah, but do you know what animals eat it?
Yeah, I think there's a mother deer and a child.
And they eat anything?
Well, they probably
They
don't.
love rice
Yeah.
and they love bread.
We put we put down there like some odds and ends of compost. We throw that down, and that kind of goes away somehow. And then we used to put like some put some bread down there.
Greg,
and
you
then they
saw
eat the
her
bread
last
up.
night, did you?
And then the rice, we bring rice down, and something eats all the rice up, and it goes.
You probably have raccoons eating also.
Because I leave stuff way
Yes.
down by the railroad track, but sometimes they don't eat it. So I don't know what they eat and who it is.
Raccoons will eat pretty
I've
much
seen
anything.
like at night I see like, I've seen like a gray, I'm sure it was like a gray fox, and it was like this. It looked like a cat, but it had a big tail on it, you know, and it was a gray. It wasn't a red, it was a gray fox.
Coyote?
Coyote. I've seen a coyote, not here, but I've seen a coyote. But
Because coyotes can be pretty small too.
yeah, this
And
was
they have
not.
pretty bushy
Yeah,
tails.
this was not one of my things. So, but they look like wild coyotes. They look like so. And
What's that last song, honey?
She went away.
What's that last song?
Oh, I went to get some kibble.
All creatures, all creatures of our God and King, lift up your hearts and let us sing. Just be kind, just be kind. Thou cows and pigs, leave them alone. The horses, hens, and turkeys too. Save the fish, just be kind. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Very good.
You Interface started in August,
What?
and we started in February. Interface started in
Oh, right. No, they really started in July,
Okay.
but they forgot. So they celebrated in August.
And we started in February.
Okay. How many years? 6 or 7?
We're in number 6, honey,
Wow.
and we will finish number 6 in February
Okay.
and start number 7. There's some kibble on the counter if you want it for Flash. How are things in New Rochelle, Joyce?
Okay.
They are? What are the issues?
In what respect?
Government?
Well, like any place else, the government stinks. I hate all politicians because they tell you they're going to do all these things and they don't.
Okay.
So have you heard of Iona College?
Where's the kibble? I couldn't find it.
Of course.
Well, it's right around the corner.
Oh, yeah, it's right up there on
We have a lot of problems with them
Puts them up in the cupboard.
Why, Doe?
because their students park on our street.
Okay.
We
Oh.
pay the taxes
It's in that
and
little
they
yellow one
come
with the
around and
top.
park on our street. And the college is taking over everything and they pay nothing. And all schools are free of taxes. But they get away with a lot of stuff they shouldn't, you know.
I see, that's a problem.
Yeah,
North Avenue, right?
exactly.
Wow. I'm full.
You
That was
haven't had a
very good,
fritter yet,
Glenna.
have you?
I didn't have one yet, no. I'm going to wait a while. I don't know if I can fit any fritters.
This stomach didn't used to be that small.
I've lost almost 22 pounds.
Have you really?
Yep. Yep.
My goodness, man.
Yeah. That's from being vegan.
Really?
Yep. Because I don't eat ice cream every day anymore.
Did you used to eat it
Every day, probably at least 3 or 4 times a week.
I only do it once a week,
Yeah.
Saturday night. It's my big splurge.
Yeah.
But every night I'd love to. Well, in some diets you can have vanilla ice cream a little bit every night.
Well,
Now, what's the next thing? Who's going to read the advertiser? You, Madeline?
I'd be happy to.
Oh,
Can I be
thank you.
appetizer, Greg? The appetizer, not the appetizer. I'll be appetizer too. I see your point. That is an awful lot to throw out.
I'll take it if you
Oh, I guess
want.
when we get the new one
Would you
comes
read it?
tomorrow.
You like it?
But here's the most recent one on the top.
All right, here's the advertiser, August 23rd, 2018. Glendora Vegetarian Club Potluck. Glendora is running the following commercial. Channel 13, 5 to 7 p.m. news. Monday through Friday, starting September 3rd. Hi folks, it's Glendora. A man said, if I ever have a heart transplant, I want the heart of my boss. It has never been used. Need suggestions for dinner this week? Gardein sweet and sour porkless pork. Amy's no cheese pizza. Morningstar Farms veggie bacon.
Lettuce and tomato sandwich.
Lettuce and tomato sandwich. Corn veggie chicken. Scrumptious, I promise. We are told 30,000 people will see this 5 times, equals 150,000 impressions. What are you serving? 6 p.m. August 29th, the last Wednesday of the month. Gardein sweet and sour porkless pork on top of brown rice. Bring a potluck salad, no animal products. 45.
Nice.
Right. Now, Glenn, do you want these to be vegan foods, or are you just striving towards vegetarian at the very least?
I'm pretty much vegan, don't you think?
Because most of these are not vegan.
Really?
Amy's
Oh, that
Amy's
Amy's
no
no
cheese
cheese
pizza.
pizza's vegan,
More, I'm not sure it is.
Oh, I am. It's just
Okay.
vegetables, hon.
Yeah, but the cheese is
There's
not.
no cheese in it.
I mean Okay, it may be, but I know that the Morningstar veggie bacon
yeah,
is not.
that's true.
Okay,
Yeah,
just was
that's-
wondering. Just
That
was
has
wondering.
eggs in it,
The
yeah.
corn veggie chicken, that's not either.
Oh, that has milk and eggs in it?
Yep, yep. I just didn't know if you knew, that's all.
Yeah, they put.
The only corn product that is vegan is the spicy chicken patty. That's it.
Is that right?
Yep.
Thank
And
you for
speaking
telling-
of which, I used 2 of those coupons and I gave 3 of them to other vegans in the store.
Would you like more, honey? They sent me some.
Sure. I'm handing them out right and left. And
Sure.
I'm meeting vegans in the store and saying, oh, are you vegan? And giving them coupons. Yay.
I would follow up your letters with a phone call
That's a good
to
idea.
the company. And go right to the top.
Yeah, but I can't get there. But I've got to think it out.
Okay, advertiser, August 16th, 2018. The basketball coach was talking hard to with his team and said, the trouble with the officials is they don't care who wins. Wherever Glendora goes, people say, I see you on TV, or I see you on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or just as many say, I see you in the advertiser.
Yes, you know that too?
Yep.
You heard Margie do that at the interfaith?
Yes, yep.
What'd she do?
She talked about seeing that.
She talked about seeing the article in the advertiser.
Yeah.
Margie, the Chinese guy?
The advertiser is very well read. It is
Yes, it
beloved
is.
by the community. Things are changing.
I hope they don't change that to new people.
We hope the new order will not take away our hometown fellowship.
So where do you send your ads to if the Times Union is doing
You
it?
send them by the email, honey?
To advertiser at Times
We
Union?
send them to the advertiser, but now they don't control it any longer. They have to send them to the Times Union. It's out of our neighborhood now, isn't that too bad?
Yeah.
August 9th, the superintendent of schools stated at the school board meeting, our student body suffers from seventh dwarf syndrome. Every 7th child is dopey. Toothpaste and bar soap by Tom's of Maine contains no animal products and allows no animal testing. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The company is adamant about our stewardship for animals in this terrestrial ball. Glendora and Gregory wrote Tom Chappelle that he could tell 48,000 people Supra on the 6 p.m. Channel 10 News, Channel 10 Albany, and 10 commercials, 500,000 impressions, 5,000 total cost airtime and video production.
That's my package, Joyce. That's the package I try to tell people about.
August 2nd, the snake charmer married the Undertaker. This is fun. Their towels are marked hiss and hearse. That's funny. July 30th through August 3rd, Glendora is doing commercials on the 5 to 7 p.m. news, urging all to go vegan. Call the Channel 6 traffic department and ask, what time did you schedule Glendora's commercial? Next, we are having scrumptious vegan cheese ravioli by Gluten Frida.
Oh, have you had that?
No, I have not.
Oh, you've got to have it.
No, I haven't. Okay.
Group
I don't
pack.
remember having that. Do we have that? Did I miss that meeting? I must have missed it.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Next, bring a green salad and Triscuits and eat harmlessly. We convene at 6 p.m. at 45 Elm Street, Nassau Village, last Wednesday of the month. That's it. It's all red. All good.
Well, you did a lovely job.
Thank you. You did a lovely job on the ads.
Would you give Joyce powerful vegan thoughts and let her pick out a paragraph?
Certainly will.
And Gregory, will you pick out a paragraph out of the textbook?
All right. So
What's the text?
This is all going out over TV, all this vegan
the
information.
vegan for dummies, I guess.
Vegan living?
The Idiot's Guide to Being Vegan or something.
Me first?
You're sure to go
Out
ahead.
of the jungle for the next generation. There was a schoolgirl many years ago who had talked up veganism to the annoyance of some of her classmates. While seated in class one day, a girl in front of her turned around to deliver what was supposed to be a brilliant put-down. "You're wearing leather shoes." A world of exposed hypocrisy was implied in that loaded remark, saying, "See, Miss Smarty, we kill and eat them and you kill and wear them. What's the difference?" But as it happened, the girl had already completed her plan number 2 and found suitable replacement. She simply replied, "No, I'm not," and she showed her non-animal animal shoes to prove it. Additionally, there is the sad fact that some items of clothing are promoted not only for warmth or utility, but as status symbols, emblems of wealth and success. If the prospective vegan has a selfish sense of status or any craving or attachment for such a base possession, it is all the more reason to be rid of the wretched thing as soon as possible.
Good selection.
Yeah. Divine power.
Right.
Whether it is a dead fur coat, a pearl necklace, a cashmere goat fuzzy sweater, a pair of designer leather shoes, or a sorry silk scarf, the more desire and craving one feels for it, the better off one will be without it once the proper attitude toward it can be formulated.
I never once thought about pearl necklaces.
Oh yeah.
Never even
Think
thought
how
about
many
that.
oysters that is.
Yep, yep.
And that
Right.
poor oyster, you know, that was an irritation to him to have that pearl.
Right.
Plan number 3. From its beginning in the early 1940s, the modern vegan movement has been concerned with animal suffering, not just endangered species, but also with humanity and ecology. It has been increasingly seen that veganism is good for all life, human life, animal life, even plant life, and the life of our planet. This being said, how shall we take and vary a slightly used coat or pair of shoes in a world where so many must be cold and barefoot? How can we throw away a serviceable wool coat when, even in the wealthy country of the U.S., hundreds of thousands of unfortunates shiver in the streets? It is of no use to pass the buck and blame the system or politics or the establishment or economics or whatever, and then wash our hands of it or look the other way. Vegans should realize that while they work for a better world, they are still obliged to live in the world of today as it is, warts and all. Though we may do our best for a better day after tomorrow when everyone has at least enough to meet their basic needs, it can be seen as a cop-out, if not an outright obscenity, to destroy, as an act of conscience, the very item that could alleviate the suffering, possibly even save the life of a much less fortunate human brother or sister. Almost every community has charitable works run by religious or other organizations. Some provide employment for persons with disabilities. Many welcome donations of used but usable shoes, clothing, furniture, and other household items. With some charities, the items received are distributed free to the needy. In other cases, as with the storefront operations, they are sorted, perhaps repaired, and sold at bargain prices. People with minimal money are much more likely to buy clothing or shoes there because they have to keep warm or dry than to be concerned about the latest chic styles or status symbols. This option can give your animal items another life, not the one they originally had, but a small token in the right direction to help the world.
I disagree with that.
She was reading that was Joyce reading from our textbook, a vegan textbook.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
I do not. I don't agree with that.
Oh, wait a second, maybe
what
I misunderstood. What were you talking
They're
about?
saying that we should recycle animal products, and I don't agree with that.
Oh, I don't either, no.
As
We
a matter
shouldn't use any animal products.
right, they're saying that there are people less fortunate, and that if we have a fur coat, we should give them that. And I totally disagree with that.
Absolutely not. I
We
agree.
just had this conversation. A woman was collecting the hair from her cats and dogs, spinning it, making sweaters, and selling it. And there was a huge discussion about it because some people were saying, well, they're her animals and she should be allowed to do that, which,
Absolutely not.
and I said, what it does is it normalizes wearing fur, and that's not good. It doesn't matter where it came from, doesn't matter if they're her animals.
Don't ever
It
use an
normalizes
animal
it.
for anything.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
Don't ever use an animal for anything.
So you're saying they should bury the stuff?
Yes, they should. I'm not saying they should bury it. I mean, some people do that, and that's fine. I'm saying don't redistribute it.
No, absolutely not.
Unless you're going to put a sign on
but
it
if you
that's
don't
explaining why you're doing it.
redistribute it, you're burying
Oh,
it
well,
or
or
throwing it away.
you get rid of it, right. Yeah. And you can find other items to give to homeless people. There are plenty of non-animal items that can be handed out to homeless people.
How about your husband's beard to make a pillow?
Well, he voluntarily can do that. Animals don't have the option of doing things in a voluntary manner. So,
No.
so yeah, if you want to make a pillow out of your husband's beard, more power to you. Yuck.
Be kind of scratchy.
Yeah.
That it?
Yeah. Gregory, are you going to read the money we spent?
Yeah, I guess I could do that. All right, so. Okay.
Where is the camera anything?
It's right over
Here.
there, Glennie.
Oh.
But here's the, well, this past, let me see, what money we spent. Yeah, just this past weekend I bought printer cartridges, so we can print out the vegan letters and all that other work we do. You know, the one black cartridge costs like, $29 for one cartridge. And it's just black. And
Oh, I wish you told me, Glenn. I think I have cartridges that'll fit that for next time.
What, don't you need them?
No, you have it. That's my old printer, right?
Oh, we gave that to Gregory when we got
Oh,
the new one.
okay,
Is
no
that all
problem.
right with you?
Of course it was. Of course I gave it to you.
And
so
so-
you can do whatever you like.
And you've got cartridges, you
I
say?
might, Greg, if you need next time.
Yeah, we
ask me.
need them.
yeah, when you
Anytime.
like me.
Anytime, honey. I'd be happy to pay you for them.
You don't have
We
to.
used to do color a lot, but now we just do black and white right now because it's cheaper. So here are the hours. I added hours to the Vegetarian Club, and the hours it's up to 1,340 hours
Wow.
for the time, and then the pages are on 787 pages I got in here, and yeah, we bought the printer cartridges and bought. We added the hours, and then we added the Glendora donated money to the homeless.
Oh.
I think in Pittsfield. I think.
Oh.
Can I tell you about that?
Mm-hmm.
There was this girl, 18 years old. Her mother and dad wouldn't let her back into the house. She was living in a tent in the woods,
Oh goodness.
Up here or
trying to
where?
save up money to get an apartment.
Oh, in Pittsfield?
And so she went to the gathering, no, not the gathering place, the resource center. And Pat told me about it, so I gave Pat $70, and I said I want it to go directly to her. And Pat did that.
Oh, that was
She
nice.
gave it directly to her. And then another $70 went to this, can you imagine this in Pittsfield? I have a young man there, oh no, he's 70. But he was a young boy when he watched the SS Glendora.
Oh,
And he goes to the Christian Science Church in Pittsfield.
yeah?
And there was a couple sleeping behind the Christian Science Church. And the church did not call the police. And he was very upset about it. And the couple did come to church Sunday morning. And he was very upset and he didn't know what to do about it. I said, well, I know exactly what to do about it. And I said, we have $450 in the bank for the homeless. So I asked him, go to your bank and get $70 for her and $70 for him. And I'll send you a check right away. And we did that. And he did give it to me.
Oh, good.
So isn't that nice?
Yes.
Now, how does this money accrue? Well, when Pat does something nice for me, she won't take any money, so I put $5.
Well,
in the
that's
kitty.
nice.
And when Sandy does something nice, she won't take any money, so I
Right.
put $5 in the kitty.
Oh, that's
And the
great.
same with Who else? Sue. Sue St. Pierre. She buys all my groceries every week. Can you imagine that?
That's nice of her to do that.
Yes, it really is. Okay, Greg. Sorry.
All right, so yeah, Glendora had those donations, and that brings up the. We add that to the balance of the Vegetarian Club, and I think that brings it up over $26,006.
Wow.
Added it up to here.
A lot of moolah.
Over the
Course of the club.
Yeah, over the course of the
6 years.
club.
Yeah.
And we bought
But
a lot of
that
rice,
does not count
meats.
the $5,900 airtime. $5,900 airtime.
Yeah, she's got a lot of airtime there. So. And all right, yeah, we have this is a list of the commercials, and one commercial is $900, the other two were like $1,000 each, and she put down there $5,900 for the total of that.
Wow, Glenn.
But
To rob a bank?
so here here's the have the book Vegan Living here, and I'll read read a section out of that. It says up here in a nutshell. In a nutshell, drinking a lot of filtered water, 8 to 10 glasses per day, is highly recommended when you're increasing your fiber intake. It prevents constipation as fiber absorbs water, toxins, and bile from your system and flushes them away. And then it says diamonds in the rough. Plants provide us with so much nutrition-wise, proteins, carbohydrates, sugars, fats, phytochemicals, vitamins, minerals, and on and on. So you know they're low in they're low fat and have beneficial fiber, but the plants can also meet all your nutrition needs as well. Where will you get your protein as a vegan? Oh, the choices you have. If you're going to look to the plant kingdom for protein, you'll be amazed at what you'll find. Protein abounds in plant foods. Beans have it, grains do too.
Nuts.
And you can find lots of protein in most nuts, seeds, and veggies, especially green leafy ones. Veggies are such powerhouses that even if you ate only one of these types of foods as the majority of your daily diet, you would easily meet and exceed your RDA for protein. But it's recommended that, and much more exciting, to eat a variety of plant foods to have a well-balanced diet. They don't say variety is the spice of life for nothing.
Thanks, Greg.
And then, yeah, that's about it. That's all I got.
What's next, Madeline?
I'm not sure where we are. We pretty much did it all, Glenn. Next month. That's the last thing on the list.
Oh, okay.
You're throwing things at me, Greg.
What do you want to do next month, girl?
Eat good food. Spend time here.
Would you like Gardein fishless fillets? Fishless fish fillets?
You make the fillets, I'll bring the tartar sauce.
Oh, okay.
Just remind me that I have to bring tartar sauce, or I'll forget.
All you do is take veganese
Oh,
and
yeah.
put
Relish.
relish in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm saying, but you need to remind me that I'm bringing that, or I'll forget.
All right. Don't you want a fritter?
Yeah, I sure do. I'm waiting for Maddie to bring them out.
Oh, you want me to bring them out?
I
Yeah,
don't know
and bring the
what-
Okay,
whipped
I'll bring.
cream.
Okay.
I could bring that.
And
I got it,
Joyce,
Greg.
you can take
the big
a
tray
green
with the
plate and
cream
put
on it,
saran wrap over it, honey, and take it home.
You mean one of these plates?
Yeah, just
Oh,
keep
thank
it.
you.
Just keep it, honey.
Okay.
Yeah, today was such a nice sunny day. I watered the plants, and I tried to get the plants out in the sun, and I'm trying to trying to follow where the sun goes. I'm trying to keep the plants in the sun a little bit there, but
Well, what, your own plants or the?
Yeah,
well, the ones we got over there.
we have a gardenia, Joyce, that has 9 blossoms.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Well, it is.
I
Yeah, we
love
planted-
gardenia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we planted some carrots, and the carrots look like they're really coming up pretty good there. So,
Did I say gardenias?
Yes, you did.
I meant geraniums.
Geranium.
Big difference.
Yeah, big difference.
Gardenias are grown in certain climates.
Yes, and don't they smell beautiful?
Oh, I love them. So you planted carrots?
Yes, the
Yeah,
neighbor
right there,
over
yes.
here brought us a big bag of carrots. Most of them you couldn't revive them, but some of them really wanted to grow. So we bought them a pot, we bought them soil, and
So you put a grown carrot into the soil
yeah,
and it
Yeah,
will,
we did. Well,
it
yeah.
will regrow?
and yeah, it turns green stuff, green leaves.
Yeah, now the green is up like this high, and I'm starting to come off. So,
I,
yeah.
they want to grow. They just want to grow and have a family.
Right.
So, Greg, there's no kibble in that little yellow thing with the blue top.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I thought there was something.
Here we go.
So you're supposed to eat these with Cool Whip? Or
Well,
No, that's not Cool Whip, honey. That's vegan.
it's vegan.
That's vegan whipped cream.
well, I'm calling it Cool Whip.
Yeah.
Vegan.
Okay.
Vegan.
Same idea.
Yep.
Are these all the same? They
Yeah,
look
they're all fritters.
like this.
Blueberry,
looks
all
Yeah.
fritter.
Yeah, some are.
I think there's some cherry.
Well, some are.
cherry.
I think some are apple and some are blueberry.
Do we need a spoon or should I just
I would dip them if I were you.
dip it in there?
I
I
just
think
take some
so.
out. Here's a
Yeah.
spoon, Joyce. Here you go.
I didn't
got,
touch that.
Yeah, we have tea. We bought.
With the cocoa
Yeah, Glendora, she got like red rose tea. I like to drink tea, but look at it. It's like decaffeinated tea. And I like to drink
This
the
is
regular.
more
Yeah,
than
me
one
too.
box, isn't it? Is this one box or several?
I
couple.
bought 5 boxes.
That's what I thought.
$5.
Greg, you want me to
46 bucks.
pass it to you or are you coming over?
Oh, I'll come over there. Yeah.
Well, it's like
okay.
a donut.
Let me
it is?
zoom in and get some of this here.
It's
But,
not what you call it, fritter.
so
No,
It's
they
a
call 'em
donut.
No, they call them fritters.
They're called
the
fritters, yeah.
porkless pork bites. These are fritters, blueberry
Maybe I
and
shouldn't have
apple.
heated them, right?
No, they're fine.
Blueberry
Have one.
and apple fritters there. And it's vegan coolant. There's
So it's
and here's
vegan
all the
because there's
here's
no
all the
animal
hats. I brought the hats out for you. If you want to show them.
That is.
Are these Joyce's hats, honey?
Yeah, the one or two is I think at the bottom there.
But
Yeah, I
this
wanted
is vegan.
Joyce's
This is so
hats.
delicious, dairy-free.
Or yeah, there's some in the bottom there I think. Or
Did you find me Joyce's?
I can't remember which ones
Oh,
it gave her or not. But I'm
Which
not.
ones did
Oh,
you
I
give her?
know. No. They're like beach hats.
Yeah,
But
there's one right there.
That's one of Joyce's.
but
I
it looks
think
like
so, yeah.
okay, all right. We can have Karen share pass it
Oh,
on.
that's cute.
That's cute.
Very cute.
The
Very
thing
cute.
is homemade.
Picture
Well,
perfect. Yeah, looks nice.
she has no mirror to see it.
You come over and try these hats on, Gregory.
Craig's like, I'll pass on that, thank you.
That's for some other night.
Some other night, some other place, right, Greg?
You know, Joyce, I think that bandbox must be worth quite a lot of money.
I think the box itself. Yeah.
Yeah, the box itself.
So don't throw it
it's
away.
beautiful.
That's not
No,
not
that's an old-
Joyce's.
No,
Okay. So,
that one is.
yeah.
That's
This
adorable.
is so pretty.
That is,
Isn't
it
it?
is adorable.
This is just as pretty.
Oh la la.
Oh, that one looks real nice on you. It matches your shorts, your green shorts. Very nice.
I guess some people can wear hats and some people.
Glendora's a hat person, that's for sure. I cannot wear a hat.
Oh, yes, you do, Madeline. You
You.
look very good in
Well,
it.
thank you, but
But when are you
Can't
gonna
stand
wear
'em.
them?
Yeah, right?
Gregory, there's one more that Joyce gave us. Could you go get it, dear?
Don't bother, I know what they look like.
Which one was it there? Yeah, I didn't see it when it came in. I missed
Thanks to
it.
Joyce, I was doing okay struggling by with 47 hats, and Joyce made it 50.
All right. Oh my goodness, I am schwitzing. Whew.
Did you try the
Are there
vegan,
any
whipped cream,
spoons
honey?
in
I
there,
did try
Maddie?
some, yes.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
lot
it
of
is good. Very sweet, very tasty.
That way I can look up.
Gotcha.
So this is vegan.
It's
Like, yes, it's vegan. It's made by so.
right. It's by So Delicious. Dairy free.
They make ice cream.
They do, yes. They do make ice cream.
So what other flavors are there?
Well, this vegan
Cherry and blueberry, she
Can you
said.
see the cherry? Which
No.
is which?
apple.
This looks like cherry to us right here. Right there's a cherry.
That's
Yeah, we
what
put
I
'em in a-
took, right?
It's hard to tell, but this one is definitely cherry.
We put them on a tray to heat them up, and then they got stuck to it.
The sugar.
No, a fritter is not a donut.
No?
What I'm used to, it's called corn fritters. You take corn and I guess you put it in a little dough and you deep fry it. That's not, the donut is more dough,
Yeah.
whereas a fritter is the veggie.
I got a new phone because my other phone died.
No, did it?
I dropped it. I'm gonna get it fixed because there's so much information on it that I need. But it's very expensive to fix it, so I'm taking my time. But this one came from Rent-A-Center. I paid $10 down and I kept 6 months to pay it off, so. And I'll keep this one as a backup.
Wait, go back to your other phone.
My Samsung.
What did you do? You dropped
I
it?
dropped it.
And what happened to it? It broke it?
The internal screen broke.
Is that the one that fell in the water also?
Yes.
Same.
Yeah. Only that was fixed. I fixed that by putting it in rice. And one time I dropped it and the external screen broke, and they fixed that for me through Rent-A-Center for free.
Did they?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
This one they're not going to be able to. So this one I have to actually have somebody fix it.
So you put it in rice and it just kind of like.
It absorbed the water.
Because you can't
Yeah.
retrieve the information once it's fixed.
Exactly. You can't see anything. And there's so much information and so many pictures. I don't know if I told you I lost my little Felix, my diabetic cat. Yeah. So I have some really nice pictures of him. Speaking of which, Glennie, if you're looking for an organization to make a donation to, I would really appreciate it if you'd make one to Diabetic Cats in Need.
Diabetic cat.
In Need. That's the name of the organization.
What's the name of it?
Diabetic Cats in Need.
In me?
In Need. N-E-E-D.
In need. Oh.
D-C-I-N. I called them because I'd already had Felix to the vet twice. $500 altogether. And he got really sick again on Sunday, and I called him and I said, do you do anything with vet bills? They said, take that cat to the emergency vet and we'll pay for all the bills. They paid every single bit of his examination, his ultrasound, everything. And it turned out he had cancer.
Oh.
But the bill was, I would say, close to $2,500. They paid every penny.
Did they really?
Yep, yep. So I've asked anybody that I know if you'd make a donation. I'd really appreciate it. So if you'd make a donation, I'd really appreciate it.
What'd you say? Greg, will you go get that other Joyce hat, please?
Well, we've already seen it. Don't make him go and do it.
What does it look like? I don't know.
Out of those 50
I
hats.
don't know what it is, but
What's it
And
look
now I
like?
want to tell you, I'm in my 7th time through them. I wear a different one every day. Even when I come out and nobody's around, I wear a different one every way, just to make sure that each one gets one.
That's good. You rotate.
Yeah.
They all get the same wear. Oh, he's making me feel bad. He's
I
going
know.
door to door.
Me
Okay,
too.
why don't you go get him
I
some
can't
kibble?
find any. There's none in the little jar.
And how do we know he won't go out on
We
the
have three
highway?
kinds of kibble.
I don't know where they are.
Okay, we go to the cupboard that's nearer to the stove, and the bottom shelf, and the left canister. Bring out the canister.
Okay.
It's nice and fresh.
You mean to the left of the stove?
No, to the left of the sink, toward the stove.
Okay, I looked up there. I didn't see any kibble.
Between the sink and the stove, bottom shelf, left glass canister.
Okay, I'll go look.
You want to bring anything in while you're going
Sure.
in?
What should I take?
Yeah, like a few hats.
Or like plates?
Should I take the fritters?
Sure, anything.
Are
you
we
want.
done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're so good.
It's so pleasant out here, isn't it, Joyce?
Yep.
Why don't you pack up some food, honey?
Yeah, I will.
And the saran wrap is in the drawer between the sink and the stove, honey.
Okie doke.
Thank you, Greg.
No, you're welcome, son. You're welcome, son. Well, that was nice. Cooked like an arm and a leg here, boy. And you never know when people can show up or not, so. Oh, man. So, well, days are getting shorter. I think a little bit, so. The days are starting to get shorter. Let's see here. I got this.
Greg and I finished all of the work today by 4 o'clock. The last thing was 15 minutes cleaning Greg's truck. This is the second section.
So, there's not a lot of kibble in here, and there's very little in the bag. I don't want to give him all your food.
No,
for-
give it to him, because I have 2 more.
Oh, okay. All right.
Give it
I'm
up.
feeding him on the chair. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Make sure you don't leave any food, though.
That's good. We got a lot of stuff, though.
Where is she feeding him, honey? To God be the glory, great things he hath done. So loved he the world, he gave us his Son, who offered his life an atonement for sin, and opened the life gate that all may come in. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, let the earth hear his voice. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father, through Jesus the Son, and give him the glory, great things he hath done. Do you think I can make it inside?
There, Glenny, little walker.
Yeah, am I going in the right direction?
You are, but I'm going to take that from you and you're going to hold my arm.
Well, this is great.
Well,
Stay with me.
okay.
Stay with me. See how nice it is.
Yeah, that's, okay.
Maddie, I'll help bring stuff in.
Here, as the camera winds down here, we're up to 1 hour and 10 minutes. We're gonna go take a look at the willow, William the Willow. And here is William the Willow tree here. This is the willow, which is growing pretty good here. The willow is doing pretty good. And there's only one trunk there, but it's got a bunch of things coming out of it. And it's coming up here, and the leaves are coming out, and it looks pretty good. And everything is good to go there. And that is it for the, this concludes a vegetarian supper.